Alright, I am so sorry about that, folks. My power went out when I was trying to do this stream. But don't worry, this is a redo of episode 418 of ZTGSF 2002 Live. So here we go, folks. Hello, folks. This is Zach the Game Show Fan 2002 here. This is episode 418 of ZTGSF 2002 Live. Not only that, today would have been Bob Barker's 102nd birthday today. If he was still alive today, he would have been 102 years old today. So to honor him, we will play some Bigjon's Price is Right, as well as playing some other Bigjon's games as well too. So with that, let's get the show started, shall we, folks? And hopefully my power doesn't go out again. Attention everyone, this episode of Zach the Game Show Fan 2002 Live will begin in 30 seconds. Yeah, I know Matthew's live, Charles, but I'm not joining this stream tonight because I'm doing my own stream. And plus, my stream is more important than his anyways. Mine is more important than Matthew's anyway. I sent you the link on Discord, J3. And I even sent it. J3. I sent you the link to my stream and to Matthew's stream on the Discord DMs. And yes, J3, I'm redoing this stream because my power went out on the last one. Well, I'm already did my intro. You need to stay muted. If you come in, just stay muted until it's done. Now join us for night 418 of Zach the Game Show Fan 2002 Live. Oh, come on, J3, I saw that. I did send you the link, though, J3, if you want to come join. On the Discord DMs, that is. A power out, not good. But don't worry, J3, it's on right now. That's why I'm redoing this. And yes, I already know Matthew's live, but my stream is actually more important than his. I already told Charles that. But let's move on with the show, shall we, folks? What's up, streamers? Zach the Game Show Fan 2002 here. Yeah. Let the fun and games begin. But don't worry, my power's back on, folks. Let's hope it doesn't mess up again. Alright. Yeah, that was for you, Frog. Yeah, that's like the first thing we did was back in the 5th Yeah, you guys don't want to forget this stream where I send J3 videos back to the 5th dimension by spelling his username backwards on my April Fool's live stream in 2023. Hello, ESD.
It's funny. And Remy typed in does. Does. Hold it. Take a screenshot of that.
40. I play Monopoly all the time.
Yeah, 40 is correct, but does.
Okay.
Does. Hold on. I'm going to send that in the Discord right now.
Oh my god.
Nice.
$250 or $50 million. So my face has 50 million.
Hello.
Well, it's a long story why I'm taking a break from MTF Live Game On. I'll explain about that on my next podcast.
Love it. Nice.
Hey, I didn't say anything! 230 flat. Hey. Don't change my bid.
Don't change my
Yeah, I'll explain in my next podcast why I'm taking a break from MTF Live Game On for like a while. Or yeah. Let's just move on with the stream.
Don't worry, I made it up.
LOL.
And Game 3 just lost the game. No, the Grinch. Remy is my bid. Lost the game. Do it. No, 230. No, Oh god.
No, it's not.
$0.
No, that's not good.
Oh my gosh. This person is...
I like this game.
$6.99. No, no.
Don't take my bid. Hey, don't take my bid. I said well, $100.
Good evening, I'm Zach, the Game Show Fan 2002. This is ATGSF 2002 Live. Welcome back. And hello, Coleman. And hello, Jason. If J3 joins, then I'm gonna ruin J3's grocery game, LOL. Hope everybody's doing well. Sorry I had to redo this stream over, folks. It's just my power went out when I was trying to do it on the last one. So this is why this is a redo of episode 418 of ZTGSF 2002 Live. If you guys were wondering what happened, well, my power went out for like a couple minutes and then came back on. So it took me a couple minutes to reschedule this stream and all that. And excuse me, here I am. But don't worry, my power's back on, folks. Let's just move on with the show. But yeah, we will do some Bigjon's price. Yeah. Yeah, for this stream, I'm also gonna do a Bigjon's Price is Right marathon as well. Yeah, usually we would do Big John's Wheel first, but not tonight because we're doing a Big John's Price is Right marathon to honor Bob Barker on his 102nd birthday. Or, you know what? We'll do Big John's Wheel after Price. Maybe that'll be a good idea. Okay, well, one Big John's Price is Right game is going to be $1 million spectacular, and one's going to be a normal game. What do I mean by a normal Big John's Price is Right game? Well, one is not $1 million spectacular, and one that is $1 million spectacular. You guys will see what I mean by that. Well, too bad it's only me by myself. But that's alright. Yeah. Oh, come on, ESD, I saw that. Yeah, we're gonna do a couple Big John's Price is Right games. But yeah, well, this first one's gonna actually be $1 million spectacular because why not? If J3 was in here, then I would ruin his grocery game. LOL. Well, it's only me. So yeah, this first Big John's Price is Right game from my end is gonna be $1 million spectacular. Hold on.
Tonight from the Bob Barker Studios at CBS in Hollywood. Fabulous trips, amazing cars, and millions of dollars can be won here
On The Price is Right $1,000,000 Spectacular. I'm gonna turn that down just a little bit. Zach, come on down. There we go. Yeah, normally we would do Wheel of Fortune, Bigjon's Wheel of Fortune first, but not tonight. And you ain't gonna steal my line this time, J3. At the end of my ZT GSF 2002 live intro, lol. Even Noah says, nope, you're not gonna steal my line this time, lol. Not again. Hold on. There we go. Never mind. I'm the first floor contestant. I apologize for that, folks. My Wi-Fi is acting up a little bit, but thankfully it's working now. But let's move on. What is the first time upper bids tonight on The Price is Right $1,000,000 Spectacular? Well, that goes to whoever bids closest to the actual rate the price of that going over. The scuba gear, 1,050, 1,400, 2,000, $1. Actual retail price, and yes, I do got those three famous words ready. $2,068. It's a new car. Cover up, and it's also... It's the $1,000,000 game. If I could get it correct on the first try, I'll win the $1,000,000 in the car. But if I don't get it right on the first try, I guess I'll still have a chance to win the car. 44,641, is that right? Nope, goodbye, million. But how many numbers are right? I could still have a chance to win the car. I knew that first number was right because it'd be a $10 or $12 or $14,000 car for the BMW. $42,298, is that right? But are any of those four numbers correct? No, $40,064. Actual retail price is $2,463. I win. The sailboat. Cliffhangers, and it's also the $1,000,000 game. I can win the $1,000,000 while the cliffhanger is on step 25, but I have to make sure he doesn't go off the mountain. How much for that first time? I'm gonna say 30. Is that right? Nope. Go ahead, Yoli guy. Probably $49 is my guess. Or $11? What? So this one's gotta be more than $30. 28. I could still miss this by $3 and still win. If you can move 2 steps exactly, or whatever, I'll win the million. $48. Is that right? Nope. How far was I off? Nope. How much was it? 32. If I would have said 30, or 34, or 35, or 29, I would have still been in it. Actual retail price of the home gym is $1,546. One away, and it's also the $1 million game. If I can get all 5 numbers right on the first try, I'll win the car and $1 million. I mean, so several people done this before, but who knows if I could do this. I mean, some people, I should say. Oh, my sound effects lay. Do I have at least one number right? Yes, I do. What about 2? What about 3? What about 4? Oh, my sound effects lay. Do I have all 5 numbers right? No, goodbye, million. I could still win the car. I'm gonna change that 5 to a 3, that last number. 35,863. Show us the first number in the price. 3. Okay, good. Is this a $35,000 car? 5, that's right. What about the 8? Yes, if this 6 is right, I win because the 3 has to be right at the end because that's the one I had to change. There we go. If only I had that last number to a 3, I would have had $1 million on the first try. But oh well. It is what it is. But I still won the car though. Zach, who would you like to say hi to? Everybody but J3 and everybody but Matthew Armistead. Who dropped the soap 100 times on that one episode of MTF Live Game On, LOL. How do I know that Matthew dropped the soap 100 times on that one episode of MTF Live Game On? Because Chevrolet Thames told me about it. Are you kidding me? I almost got the dollar. But at least I didn't go over 35 cents. I would like to say hi to everybody but J3. LOL. 95 would have been nice on the first spoon. Actual retail price is $2,850. Safe crackers. It's a brand new car. Well, the three numbers do not repeat. It's $1 million game.
For the $1 million.
There's no way I'll get this. Well, we know the 0 goes at the end. I know that. I'm gonna try 750. It was 570. I thought it was gonna be 750 at first. Actual retail price for that arcade game is $3,065. Whoa, I almost got it by $65. And the next Bigjon Price is Right game after this one won't be $1 million spectacular. It'll just be normal. Grocery game, haha. At least J3's not here, so I can mess up his game. And it's also the $1 million game. I won the $1 million before on this game on the old era of MTF Live. If we were playing grocery game on Bigjon's Price is Right for $1 million spectacular, I would play it the normal way. So that way I can win $1 million. If I'm between $20 and $20.20, I'll win the $1 million. Yeah. And hello, Remy. Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna go with the cereal. $3.95. $11.85. So $8.15 to $9.15. Let's try one eraser. Oh, 91 cents for those? Who would pay 91 cents for erasers? Yeah. And Charles told me that Matthew was live, I think. I know, but I'm not. I'm just taking a break from MTF Live Game On for now. I'll explain about that in my next podcast. Let's move on. I don't know how much they'll pay for cat food, lol. Let's do 2 of them. 69 cents. Oh, come on, Matthew's finished for the cat food. And plus, my stream is actually more important than Matthew's. Let's move on. I don't know about the wipes. Let's do 1 just to be safe. 9.25. No, I'm over. Would the brownie mix would have helped? If I would have said, I think probably 2 of them. I don't know. Oh well. Yeah. $14,884. And Remy, the only reason I had to redo the stream over was because my power went out on the last one. But thankfully I got this fixed. Hey J3, guess what? It's a grocery game. And then J3's gonna be like, we already played that game. I tell you, I just like having fun with everybody. Card game. Well, there's 2 cards that have 1,000, 2 cards with 2,000, 2 cards with 3,000, and 1 card that has $5,000. Hold on. $2,000. That's alright. And it's also the $1 million game. If I win $150 of the price of the car without going over, I'll win the car and $1 million. I'll even explain in my next podcast on why I haven't been joining MTF Live Game On this month. I'm just glad my power didn't go out when I redid this stream. Like I said, this ain't the only time I had to redo a stream, lol. The starting price is $15,000. So how do we play card games, Zach? Well, I'll explain how it works. Well, a 2 is $200, a 3 is $300, a 4 is $400, 5 is $500, 6 is $600, 7 is $700, 8 is $800, 9 is $900. 10, Jack, Queen, and Kings are worth $1,000. Aces are wild. I can make them anything I want, from $1 to whatever I want it to be. A 6, so 15,600. Of course I'm gonna keep going because the car can't be 16 grand for this one. Who would pay 16 grand for this car? Well, even if J3 was playing the grocery game, I would still ruin it for him, even if it was $1 million spectacular or not, Remy, lol. Just to be silly. See, at least Remy agrees with me that my streams are more important than Matthew's. I don't think this is an expensive car. 23,000. Come on, I need to find the ace, lol. Come on, ace. Come on, come on, come on. LOL. I know, it's around here somewhere. That ace, that is. Hold on. Jason, can we please not talk about him? And besides, you spelled my name wrong. It's Z-A-C-H, not Z-A-C-K. Yes, I know some people might spell it that way sometimes. But let's move on. I'm more focused on the game here than you know who that you just mentioned, Jason. Yeah, exactly, ESD. If Jason brings it up one more time, he will be put in timeout. This is his first warning about it. If he brings it up again, he'll be put in timeout. But let's move on. Exactly, ESD. That's why we're doing Bigjon's Price is Right marathon. Yeah, this first Bigjon's Price is Right game is a $1 million mission, and the other Bigjon's Price is Right game that I'm doing after this won't be a $1 million mission. It'll be just like the daytime show where they didn't have a $1 million spectacular, aka a $1 million mission, lol. Oh, there's that ace. I was looking for it. 34,000. I had to be within $2,000 without going over, and the actual retail price, come on, be at least 34, 35,000 for this, please. Actual retail price, 35,991. I win with the difference of 1,991. I got it. Almost got it by $9 there. Look at that. Look how close I was within the range here. Oh, come on, ESD. Did you guys see how close I was within that $2,000 range? The difference was $1,991. I almost had it by $9. If I would have said 35,850, I would have had the $1 million. I like to say hi to everybody but J3, brat video games, lol. Then J3's like, don't call me a brat. LOL. Well, he knows we're only joking with him when we tell him that. Alright, bye bye, ESD. LOL. Then ESD's gonna be like, oh, come on, Zach. Yeah, usually I would do Bigjon's Wheel as the first game, but not tonight. $0.95, that's good. And it's also the $1 million showcase. If I'm within $500 or less of the retail price, I'll win both showcases and $1 million. a new truck. And this showcase can be yours. If only. Alright, bye bye, J3. Oh, come on. LOL. I'm sure this showcase might be over 100,000 probably. I'm not sure. If this was the Season 46 mod, I would show the range. I'm gonna do $110,000 even, lock it in. If I'm within $500 or less, I'll win both showcases and $1 million. Dim the lights, please. Zach, we start with you. You bid $110,000 on your showcase, and the actual retail price of your showcase is... $128,956, a difference of $18,956. Zach, you bid $82,000 on your showcase, and the actual retail price of your showcase is... $136,795, a difference of $54,795. I still win anyways. $18,956, and I won a total of $179,831. I almost got to $180,000, that is. As Noah would say, 180. Before we move on to the next Bigjon's Price is Right game, help control the pet population, have your pets spayed or neutered, and we'll see you next time here on The Price is Right. And ZTGSF 2002 Live does continue, because we don't want this to be a short stream. Now to move on to the next Bigjon's Price is Right game. Too bad it's only myself, because I'm the only one here. And this one will not be $1 million spectacular. The first one was $1 million spectacular. This one won't be $1 million spectacular. Since it's just me, I'll pick out all 6 pricing games myself. And haha, J3 grocery game's not gonna be in here this time, lol. So, nice try. Hold on just a second, folks. Just give me a second, folks. There we go.
Here it comes from the Bob Barker Studios at CBS Hollywood. Television's most exciting hour of fantastic prizes. It's the fabulous 60-minute Price is Right.
And if you're watching this, J3 grocery game is not in there this time, lol. Because we already had grocery game in the $1,000,000 Spectacular. Or should I say the $1,000,000 Mission, lol. Zach, come on down. You are the first 4 contestants on The Price is Right. And now, here's your host, Drew Carey. I'm pretending that I'm Drew Carey. Doing that. Or should I say Zach the Game Show Fan 2002. Sorry, I was just trying to be like George Gray and doing that to be silly. Now, here's your host, Zach the Game Show Fan 2002. If I was Drew Carey, I would be on the set of The Price is Right, lol. Although, I got glasses that almost look like his, though anyways, lol. Actual retail price is 901. It's not grocery game J3 because, like I said, I didn't put it in there this time. Money game. The middle number is 7. I have to get the first 2 numbers and the last 2 numbers, or the last 2 and the first 2. Did they get me on El Cheapo? No. 29. 61. 50. Come on, come on. 85. Did they get me on the old front and back? They got me on the old front and back. Ah! First they got J3 on the old front and back, and now they got me on the old front and back. I was just doing my Bob Barker impression of the old front and back trick on the money game. LOL. They got me on the old front and back. I was doing that Bob Barker impression of it from the 80s, LOL. 1980s, that is. They got me on the old front and back with the boat. They got me on the old front and back. What is any number? The first number in the price of the car is a 2. 0? Hold on just a second, folks. 1, is there a 1 car? No, what did I need? 5, 7, and 8. Oh well. $5.35. Almighty sound effects lady, do I have at least 1 number right? Almighty sound effects lady, do I have 2 numbers right? Almighty sound effects lady, do I have 3 numbers right? No. I'm gonna change the last 3. Show us a 9. If this is a 2, I win because the last 3 I changed. So this better not be a 0. Come on, 2. Come on. I like to say hi to everybody but J3. Actual retail price is $1,775. $24, is that right? Nope, Yoli Guy will move every step and dollar he misses the price. Go ahead, Yoli Guy. $42, are you kidding me? Um, 68. Is that right? Alright. And there he goes right off the mountain. How much was it? 50. I thought it was going to be around $60 or $70 at first. But we know this one would have been more than $50 anyways. Zach, come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. $4.95. $28,658, is that right? But one of the numbers has to be right to keep playing or else the game is over. Oh. So the first and the third one. Alright. 27,614, is that the right price? But is the 7, 1, or 4 correct? The 1 is, so we know this one's going to be a 6. Light up the second number, we know that's right. I don't think it's 26,616. My guess is either 13 or 15. Well, I'm going to go with 15. Light it up. Do I win the car? Oh, it was 16. I thought it was going to be like 15 or 13 at first. Oh well. Zach, come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Actual retail price is $255 for a chainsaw? Really? Who pays that much for a chainsaw? LOL. Card game. So there's 2 cards with 1,000, 2 cards with 2,000, 2 cards with 3,000, and 1 card with $5,000. 1 card with $5,000. $5,000, there's only 1 card of those in the entire deck. Put the starting price of 15,000 up there, please. Well, aces are wild. I can make them from $1 to whatever I want them to be. Aces are wild. I can make them anything I want. And we know what the rest of the cards are worth anyways. I'll use that ace. it had to be within $5,000 without going over, and the actual retail price of the car is $22,042. I'm over. If I would have stopped at 18,000, I would have had it. I would like to say hi to everybody but J3 and Matthew Armistead. LOL. I'm gonna bid 19,000 even. Lock it in, please. I mean, if I had more people on the stream, I would be able to do some more games. I mean, there's a couple of times where I did an all Zach game on all these Big John's games before. So yeah. Well, that's alright. Zach, we start with you. You bid $19,000 on your showcase, and the actual retail price of your showcase is 32,698, a difference of 13,698. Excuse me. Zach, you bid 24,000 on your showcase, And the actual retail price of your showcase is $74,424, difference of $50,424. I win. $13,698. I won $34,515 worth of cash and prizes. Thanks for playing The Price is Right. Remember to help control the pet population, have your pets spayed or neutered. Goodbye, everybody, and ZTGSF 2002 Live does continue once again, lol. You know what? Why not do another Big John's Price is Right game just for the heck of it? This time, we're actually going to go back to season 35 now. Because why not? That was also Bob Barker's last season hosting Price as well. But who knows, I might put Grocery Game in for this one. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna break the register. I'm gonna play it the normal way. J3. LOL. Here it comes from the Bob Barker studio at CBS in Hollywood. Television's most exciting hour of fantastic prizes. The fabulous 60-minute Price is Right. Zach, come on down. Zach, come on down. Zach, come on down. And Zach, come on down. You are the first 4 contestants on The Price is Right. And now, here's the star of The Price is Right, Zach the Game Show Fan 2002. Thank you very much. What is the first item up for bids today on The Price is Right? Actual retail price, 2,827, 1,600. It's a new car. AJ3, guess what? It's grocery game. LOL. It's past the buck. So 2 numbers have lose everythings. One has 1,000, one has 3,000, one has 5,000, and one has the car. I'm gonna go with 6. I'm gonna stop and take the car. Because if I would have went for number 5, I would have lost the car. If I would have continued. So yeah. The actual retail price is $2,000 even. AJ3, guess what? It's grocery game. LOL. It is not grocery game. LOL. Money game. Is it El Cheapo? Nope. 22. They're not gonna get me on the old front and back this time, LOL. It's gotta be 19,000. Actual retail price, 1,926. AJ3, guess what? It's grocery game. It's a new car. $24,650, is that right? $22,350, is that right? No, but or it is right. I thought it was gonna be wrong at first. That's why I said no. I don't know if one of them was right, but they are right. I won the car. Nice start for me, LOL. It was 22,350. I like to say hi to everybody but J3. LOL. Actually, the price? 1,525. HA3. Guess what? It's pushover. Or should I say credit card? LOL. I'm gonna do 2 body washes. 526. Good thing I didn't say 4, or else I would have been over by a few cents. Well, if it was 525 times 4, then it would be an even $21. I know that. I'm gonna do this item 1. 595. I'm gonna do 1 of these. 319. No, that's gonna put me short. 1966. 34 cents, but not more than $1.34. Well, we know these 2 items are more than 34 cents, but I'm gonna do 1. 219. No, I'm over by 85 cents. And I know that Pine Sol would have been expensive too anyways. Is that the right price? What was it? 24,389. You know what? I might as well do Bigjon's wheel after this game. Why not? Then I might as well do Lingo if there's time for that. Come on. How much was it? 41. 51? No. How much was it? 24. Usually in cliffhangers, if the first one is a higher price, then the second and third one will be a higher price too. Well, I think on the Season 35 mod, it's different. Of course, I would spin again on 5 cents, because who would stay on 5 cents, lol? I like to say hi to everybody but J3. this is the first time on my stream a triple Big John's Price is Right game. Well, after this one, it's going to be Big John's Wheel of Fortune. Well, since it's only me, there will be no custom puzzles in Big John's Wheel of Fortune. Alright, Zach, we start with you. You bid $19,000 on your showcase, and the actual retail price of your showcase is 24,797. A difference of 5,797. Zach, you bid $10,000 on your showcase, and the actual retail price of your showcase is 19,761. At the difference of 9,761. I almost said I won. If I would have said probably 19,511, that would have been a double showcase. CTGSF 2002 Live does continue once again, folks. Alright, now let's go to some Big John's Wheel of Fortune. Hold on. And that half car is not up for grabs. Yeah, if I do Lango, it's gonna be bonus Lango because I'll have to go off in about an hour. Is there an S?
Time for you to do a little bit of math. Take that amount, then times it by 2. We've only got one of them. You. Almighty sound effects lady. Is that letter in the
And
puzzle?
yes, this is a 10-minute game of Big John's Wheel, by the way, though, lol.
Go! It's a pretty popular letter. There are 4 of them in this puzzle. Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have any more vowels. So you're gonna have to spin, solve the puzzle. Time for you to do some math. Take that amount, times it by 2, and multiply it by 0, because there's none of those in the puzzle. Oh, you just triggered a glitch for landing on that wedge and picking that letter at this time in the game. This is gonna happen. Ready for it? 3, 2, 1.
Oh, come on. There's one W.
That letter in the puzzle. You're lucky. You have 1. There are. What's that? They're done. They're done.
I don't know. Was it grand? I think I spelled this second word right. Or unless I had the wrong answer, lol. No, there's no G. I thought it was going to be grand at first. Oh, now I see where I messed up. I'm going to solve the puzzle for this jackpot. Frank Sinatra's My Way. That's what we needed.
Solve the puzzle right now. You will receive that jackpot.
That's what we needed. Frank Sinatra's My Way. That's what we needed. There we go. There we go. 62,900, almost close to 63,000 already in the first round. Here comes round 2.
Category is rock on.
Indeed, it's a prize puzzle, bitch.
Time for you to do a little bit of math. Take that amount and times it by 2.
Oh, come on. $43,250 gone. Oh well. Stay on 10,000.
That letter in the puzzle. Girl up. Down to one.
$15,500 that round. And it's also a prize puzzle on top of that. And it's worth 8,863. 24,363. Here's my total now. 87,263. Here comes round 3.
Category is person.
People should be more focused on my streams and not Matthew's. Matthew's stream was not important tonight. You know whose live stream was important tonight? Mine. LOL. Let's move on.
How about that? There are none of those in this puzzle. Congratulations. Well, looks like shop is closed. No more balance to purchase. There is Uno. That's one in Spanish.
Come on.
If you're watching this video right now, you've just failed. Don't believe it. You know how many there are? One. Hey, congratulations. That's it. Good job.
3,500 that round. What is my total now? 90,763. Round 4, and that sound means that time is running out, so I have to give the wheel a final spin. I'll ask you to give me a letter. If that letter's in the puzzle, 7 seconds to solve it. Vowels are worth nothing, and consonants are worth $1,000 plus whatever money amount I land on. and they're gonna be worth. Well, we can't do the lose a turn, so I have to spin the darn thing again. Vowels are worth nothing, and consonants are worth $1,000 plus whatever money amount I land on. $6,800 apiece.
Let's see, two of those at that amount equals. Oh my dang! You're lucky. Yeah, one. Let's see, two of those at that amount equals. Oh my dang! Time for you to do a little bit of math. Take that amount, then times it by two. Yeah.
Well, this will actually be the first time in like almost a couple months since I had a 2 hour stream.
Aren't you just a smart little player?
I think the last time I did a 2 hour stream was either back in September or October. You guys can check it out eventually.
Let's see, two of
Oh,
those at
oh yeah,
that
it
amount.
was September.
Oh my dang!
That was when I was on Restream during the time. That's when I did 2 hours.
I don't believe it. You know how many they are? One.
I'm gonna solve the puzzle. Software updates. $54,400 that round. What is my total now?
Ain't no stumping you. You got that puzzle right on the nose. Congratulations, you've done it.
145,163. Yeah. I might as well do bonus lingo after this. Because I'll have to go after
All right.
this. After lingo. Bonus lingo, that is.
Now spin that wheel.
Because if I was to do a full round of lingo by myself, even though it's a 5 minute game, it will take too long. W and win, I'll take that. That's why I'm gonna just do bonus lingo, just to save me some time. Phrase RSTLNE. Vanna, put those letters up, please.
All right, buckle down. It's time to get serious. Solve this puzzle. 3 consonants, 1 vowel.
$20. Good luck to you, Zach. Pure confidence. Or whatever that word is. What was it? I know that last word tricked me. Pure coincidence. Open the envelope, see what's in there. Car in 5,000. But hey, I won over 145,000 already. Thankfully, it wasn't the 100,000 though, even though I have more than that anyways. Car in 5,000. Well, I have won 145,000. 163. Alright, as we head into our final game of the night, it's going to be Lingo, but it's actually going to be bonus Lingo, since I'll have to go after this for the night. Solve, Solve. Salty. Well, at least I got 11. I could still have a chance. I could still have a chance to win $5,000. I could still win 5,000. There it is. $5,000. Well, I still had a good stream tonight, haven't I? Yes, I have. But with that, it's time for me to say thank you all for watching. The live stream is over, but it doesn't have to be. You can always watch more. You know what to do. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow my Instagram at Zach Loves Game Shows. And we'll see you in the next one soon. But until next Friday evening, which will be episode 419 of ZTGSF 2002 Live. This is Zach the Game Show Fan 2002, remind you all to help control the virus. Population, have your hands washed and your mask worn if you need to, and if you have a spot for your vaccine, please go get your shot. It's very important, and please remember to help control the pet population. Have your pets spayed or neutered. Rest in peace, Bob Barker, and as always, be a badass to love life, won't you? We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys next Friday evening for episode 419 of ZTGSF 2002 Live, and episode 21 of Zach's podcast will be here in the next couple days. Either this Sunday will be either this Sunday or in the next couple days, I'll have episode 21 of Zach's podcast. But meanwhile, this has been ZTGSF 2002 Live. I'm Zach the Game Show Fan 2002, and we'll see you guys again next time. So long, everybody. Because next Friday will be the 20th anniversary of Deal or No Deal. And yes, we will play Bigjon's Deal or No Deal on that stream too, as well as playing some other Bigjon's games as well. So, yeah. Distributed by King World.